Okay, let's unpack this. Welcome to the deep dive, where we sift through the data so you don't have to.
Glad to be here.
Today we're plunging into, well, the fascinating world of the Imaging Colorimeter PhotoMeter market.
Right, high precision stuff.
Exactly. For anyone new to this, these are critical optical measurement devices. Think ensuring perfect color on your phone screen, medical display accuracy, industrial vision.
Crucial technology, really.
So our mission today is to pull out the key insights
from recent growth projections looking out to 2033.
Yes, see where it's heading.
We want to understand the market's path, spot any surprising regional trends, and
that jumps to $122.8 million.
A decent climb.
And then looking further out to 2033, we're expecting $175.881 million.
Wow, okay. That's a significant increase over the decade.
It really is. And the global compound annual growth rate, the CAGR, is pegged at 4.593%.
Right.
Now, 4.593% might not sound explosive, but for a specialized market like this, what does that steady number really tell us?
Well, that 4.593% isn't just steady. It's just, a foundational technology that's really hitting its stride.
Okay.
Think about advancements in display QC, medical imaging, even camera calibration for new industries. It's becoming more critical.
It's not a flash in the pan.
Exactly.
$37.452 million to be precise, and the projection for 2033, nearly $61 million, so $60.855 million. That's a regional CGI of 4.13%.
Pretty close to the global average, though.
It is. Now, within North America, the U.S. is, well, predictably the biggest slice, $31.46 million in 2021, expected to hit over $50 million by 2033.
Makes sense.
Its CAGR is 4.016%. But here's something interesting. Canada shows stronger growth, leaping from just over $3 million in 2021
to over $5.4 million by 2033.
Okay.
And its CAGR, 5.073%, noticeably higher than the U.S. Mexico's also solid.
Exactly. So you get perhaps a denser, faster adoption rate within a smaller, more focused market compared to the broader U.S. landscape.
That tracks. Different market dynamics even within the same region.
So you see robust demand overall, but different speeds. Okay, let's shift gears now. Across the Atlantic, Europe.
Right, how does this stack up?
Also a significant piece. Projected to grow from about $21.75 million in 2021 to over $35 million by 2033.
Okay.
The CAGR there is 4.144%. Again, very close to North America's and the global rate.
Consistent.
Very. And you see the usual economic powerhouses doing well. Germany,
For instance, almost $5 million in 2021, heading towards $8.4 million, with a strong 4.759% AGR.
Mm-hmm.
The UK also solid.
in 2021 projected to just under $1.5 million by 2033. The CAGR is only 2.572%.
Well, that's quite a difference compared to, say, Germany or the UK.
It really stands out within Europe. What could be behind that slower pace?
Well, that 2.572% does suggest something different is happening. The source indicates my point towards a more saturated market, perhaps?
Okay, less room for rapid expansion.
Potentially. Or maybe a different industrial focus. Perhaps less emphasis on, say, cutting-edge display manufacturing compared to neighbors investing heavily there.
So it really highlights that you can't just look at the regional total.
No, You really have to drill down into the country specifics to understand the nuances.
Okay, so North America and Europe showing solid, pretty consistent growth with some internal variations.
Steady performers.
But
CGR by a noticeable margin, 5.455%. And, the sheer scale and speed you see there, especially in places like India and China, it points to some significant dynamics.
What kind of dynamics?
It's likely a combination. Burgeoning manufacturing sectors needing these tools, a rising middle class demanding higher quality electronics, just broader, faster tech adoption overall.
And the numbers definitely back that up. APAC revenue in 2021 was around $27 million, projected to nearly double, hitting over $51 million by 2033.
Huge.
China leads in volume, projected to reach over $14.5 million with a 5.6665% CAGR.
Strong.
Very strong.
Now, hold on.
Solid at 4.5%.
So broad strength across the region.
Yes, and look at Singapore, 5.879% CAGR. Southeast Asia as a block, 5.958%. Taiwan over.
Over 5% too.
It really paints a picture of a region that's not just growing, but accelerating in its adoption of this precision tech.
Seems like a hotbed for investment and innovation in this space.
Definitely looks that way from the data.
Okay, let's move south now to South America. How's the picture there?
Also showing pretty robust growth, actually.
Yeah, the total revenue projected to hit nearly $12 million by 2033. That's $11.823 million. The CAGR is strong at 4.873%.
So faster than North America and Europe on average.
It is. Brazil's the largest market, projected to grow to over $5 million with a 4.76% CAGR.
Okay.
But Argentina stands out again with a high.
Also on a strong upward path, projected to reach over $9.3 million by 2033. The CAGR is 4.771%.
Again, outpacing Europe and North America slightly in terms of growth rate.
Yep. Key players are Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and the UAE. Saudi Arabia growing at about 4.86%, Turkey strong at 5.19%,
Yeah.
and the UAE shows a particularly notable CGR of 5.324%.
Interesting. Reflects broader economic trends, perhaps. Diversification efforts.
Seems likely, doesn't it? Egypt's also solid at 4.3%, Qatar around 4.5%. Consistent growth across the key countries there.
Good to see.
And finally, let's round out our global tour with Africa.
Okay, the final piece.
The market here is projected to reach nearly $7.5 million by 2033.
Also shows healthy growth, around 4.5% CAGR. The rest of Africa category is a bit slower at 3.6%, but overall it's clear there's consistent growing demand.
Yeah, smaller market overall compared to others, but definitely participating in that global upward trend.
Okay, so we've circled the globe, looked at a lot of numbers. Let's try to pull it all together. What's the main headline for the Imaging Colorimeter PhotoMeter market over the next decade or so?
Well, the clearest takeaway is just sustained expansion.
Yeah,
Pretty much across the board, all regions are growing.
steady market expansion, yeah.
But crucially, it's being driven most dynamically by Asia Pacific and certain other emerging markets.
They're really setting the pace.
Right. And the source connects this strong performance to a few key drivers.
Yes. Rising demand for precision, better screens, more accurate medical devices.
To summarize, the Imaging Colorimeter PhotoMeter market looks poised for robust performance through 2033. Strong growth overall, with specific regions, particularly Asia Pacific,
showing really impressive momentum and leading that global charge.
Yeah, that's the core message. And, it does raise an important question to think about.
Oh, one.
Well, considering these very...
That's a fantastic thought to leave everyone with. Where will the innovation focus shift? A great question.
Something to watch.
Well, we hope this deep dive has given you a clear, concise, and compelling understanding of this specific market. Keep digging, keep exploring, and